Hello, welcome. How are we doing? I'm going to be having a look. I'm still on my 5090. I'll probably switch out, I think, to the 9070 XT maybe tomorrow in preparation for Doom, which I think is on Wednesday, is it? Or Thursday? But I'm going to have a look at Star Citizen. I don't think I've ever actually streamed this. I have done videos on it. But I thought it'd be a cool one to have a look at. I'm not entirely sure there'll be, like, tons of... It might be a little bit buggy and stuff, because obviously this game does crash a lot, but we'll see. Try and just have a rough look at it anyway. Thought, see how it performs. Haven't played it in a while. But I'm going to do 4K at first, 3840 by 260. I've pretty much got everything maxed, I think, apart from this photo mode, which we can obviously check out. But I'll leave it on very high for now. I'm kind of curious to get to the, like, cloud planet, which I forget the name of it. Kind of basic settings. We do have dlss on this as well, but I'm going to leave it on... maybe I should leave it on dlss. I'm not sure what looks the best. How do I... Okay, so I'll leave it on that. But it's not actually scaling or anything, so it is native. Oh, I think I might spawn on Orison. That's the planet, isn't it? Cloud planet. Whilst we're waiting in the queue, I can sort the overlay out and stuff. That game seems super loud. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. See if we can try and get 100s out of you. Hopefully the overlay works. I didn't actually test it in this game. Okay, looks like it's alright. You'll see my pretty basic ship as well. Do have a pretty decent ship in the thumbnail, but it was not mine, it was my mate's. Well, we bought it together, but he owns it. And to be honest, we might have lot. Did they reset all the stuff? I don't think they did since I last played, so you'll have to bear with me because I'm a little bit of a noob at this game. I kind of half know what I'm doing, but it's been a while since I played it, so... Also have to bear with me because I think my mouse is broken. I'm going to have to try and get a new mouse, so I don't know how much that might affect the game. But look at it at the moment here. 80% GPU usage. That is not good. This is kind of what I come to expect from this game. Pretty decent FPS, but just look at the lows. 0.1% low. 8 FPS. I mean, it's an absolute stuttery mess. Normally I remember it being like okay or like fairly playable, but I know there was some... I previously tried to play this game on Intel CPUs, and there was a big issue with E-cores, but I'm obviously on the 9800X3D now. So I was expecting this to be a bit better here, but... Look at this, 40% usage, 50% usage. I'm definitely not where I thought I was going to spawn either. Okay, I'm on a space station. We'll go down to that planet, because that's probably the hardest part of the game. Looks cool though, doesn't it? So yeah, not too impressed on this bit. I was a little shocked. I thought last time I played it wasn't so bad like this, but it might just maybe be this station. Because the FPS is pretty good, like 120 to 140. It's just the lows. Terrible. Where am I trying to get to the hangar or something? No third person. No, there is third person. I forget the... There you go. I mean, I personally prefer first, at least in this. Oh no. And it begins. I can't press anything. I can't call my ship. There is issues on this game too, where a lot of the time the lifts don't work. Maybe if I go down to my hangar. Okay, my hangar's not there. Oh, that's not good. It won't let me press it. No! Is it fully... This guy's doing it. How did he do it? Yeah, so if the usage was at 100, we'd probably be at like 200 FPS. It could be... I'm surprised I can't go down to my hangar and call my ship from there. How did that guy manage to do it? Maybe it's only this screen that works. Or is the server completely very laggy? I think maybe the server's gone. Maybe have to find a different server. That's not a good start, is it? Let's try a different server. I've seen this before. Sometimes you can spend forever. It is glitched, yeah. Sometimes the server's like just really bad. Try Asia. I mean, this might be more laggy, but sometimes you get really bad servers and it just basically nothing works. Or always runs like as. Yeah, we'll try and get off the station, and I think around when you're flying around, performance is generally better. I'm a little surprised by the usage, because last time I played, it was not as bad as that. Like, it wasn't fluctuating as insane. From like 40% to, you know, 90% usage is pretty aggressive. I remember it being a bit more stable than that, but it could just be that area, and I know servers as well a lot of the time. When it's really laggy, it's sometimes hard to tell. Standby local emergency services en route. Right. Let's try this server then. Okay, this already feels a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, look, my usage here. Maybe it's just a dodgy server. Because this straight away, I mean, it's not perfect, but look at 80, 90% usage, 98% usage. 0.1% low here of 59, so this immediately looks way better. So maybe it was just a server. Much nicer. We'll see how it goes. Have a little run around, but it's definitely not stuttering anywhere near as much. Look, even hitting 100% usage here. Much better. This is more like how I remember it. I do... What on earth? What happened here? I do want to try and... I might go in the med bay because I had like 60%. Oh, okay, bit of stuttering there. Doesn't like that area. Oh no. Oh no, it's not. Is it glitched as well? Let's try the. We might get unlucky today. We might not be able to get off of it. Let's see what the... If we can just get off... Okay, let's just get off the station. We'll figure it out. At least we can get somewhere.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Pay expedited fee. Boom. Alright, we've got to wait 1 minute. In this bit though, I think flying around we might hit 200 FPS. So it's somewhat better on this server compared to the other one, stutter-wise. Like 100% usage here. Not really much fluctuation in that. It was just by the medical area, it was stuttering loads, but this here at least looks better. Only thing is that basically 26 gigs of RAM, which seems a lot. It says F plus mouse. Yeah, no, I know, you do it like this. It wasn't working on that other server. The server was just gone, I think. I did the exact same thing, but none of the screens worked. Where here, look, they all work. And you could tell by everyone standing around like no one could do it. So it was the server, I think. It's happened to me millions of times. It's not like a... I appreciate a reminder of like the keybinds, but it's not. It's just literally the server's just... You can't do anything, basically. I've had it sometimes where the room you spawn in, you can't even get out of it.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval.
It just sometimes fully breaks and you literally can't do anything. Christian, yo!
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Here we go. Question is, though... It's not over yet because sometimes the lifts don't work. And then sometimes the hangar doors don't work, so... We've got the ship at least, hopefully. As long as we can just get off here, at least we can check out a decent amount of the game. There's the ship. How do I see... Have I got any weapons? You'll have to bear with me. I've got a lot of liquid. Probably need that, right? Because I think my hydration was like 50%. 55%. How do I... There is a keybind to take the helmet off, but... Do you like my guy? There is a keybind to take the helmet off, but I can't remember it. Only thing we don't have is med pens, but if we can get... If I can get down to the planet, there's, there'll be a ton of stuff there, won't there? I'll tell you what, I always forget to put the helmet back on as well. I once went outside with no helmet on. That was not a good idea. Is this stuttering on my end? It is a little, yeah, like you sit in the frame time there, look. Occasionally. But it's much better on this server, but you're still seeing it like there, look, 60% usage, but it is much more stable than the other server I was on. There's all keybinds for this, isn't there? But I just can't remember any of it. I have to call them. I think you can do it this way. Yeah, sweet. So I'm a little bit of a noob. It's been quite a while since I played it last. Wait, do we just go straight up here? Yeah, looks like it. Oh my god, I can see under the ground. That's scary. Well, I think, engine on. Boom. We're in business. Let's hope we don't hit anything. Yes, look at it. How do I put the, is it in? It is in. Sweet. Okay, now a little surprised. The usage here, look, 55%. That's the actual opposite of what I thought was going to happen. Okay, in the cockpit I get about 70. I thought it would be at like 100% usage flying around. So yeah, performance definitely is a little different from what I remember. Okay, getting 100 now, when I look back, is it just because I'm looking at the planet? Yeah, look. I get 50% when I look out into space, and I get 100 when I look at the planet. Huh. So yeah, performance is a little bit all over the place, but it's been like that, I think, for a very, very long time. How do I... Spooling. How do I, How do I see where stuff is? Normally it tells me. Is this the cloud, How come I can't see anything on the, Normally it gives you sort of waypoints and stuff, doesn't it? It's definitely a really, really... I think this game has such huge potential. Like, it's so epic. Just look. Look at it. It's unreal. But the kind of bugs and stuff really do get in the way. This might be a good place, actually, to... I hope we don't have to restart, but I might maybe put on photo mode. Is that a good idea? Oh, dear. So, yeah, look. Photo mode. Switch that on. 53 FPS in the cockpit. And then when I go out like here, look. All the way down to about 37. What's that I see out there? Is that some sort of space station out there? Or is that a planet? I can't tell. Look at this, though. Pretty good. Just look at the graphics. Should probably move, really, shouldn't I? Absolutely destroys the FPS, but it looks incredible. But at least we're getting 100% usage, and I think even if I look out into space, oh no, it still drops down. 60%. I think that is a planet over there, you know? 200 FPS when I look out. Here, look, from 35 FPS to almost 200. Does it change much visually? The photo mode? From this distance, it's not a massive difference. I think you might maybe notice it if I was a bit closer to the planet. I'd say you could probably tell a little bit. It looks a bit sharper. But it triples my FPS, like switching that off. Right, I need to try and figure out how... Why can't I see any... like, any waypoints and stuff? What is the... there's the Pyro gateway. Orison. I thought that'd be on here. Am I just being stupid? There it is. If I route that... route to this location. Has that worked? Okay. I mean, I'm right next to it. Any upscaling or frame generation? This is just 4K native right now. We can do DLSS in a sec. There's no frame generation though. DLSS, really, the only issue with upscaling in this game is because the usage is all over the place. Upscaling is really not going to probably help that much. Why can't I, oh, actually, let me show you the... I'll do a quick tour of the ship. It's a very, very tiny ship, but... it's cozy. Look. I've got my bed. Got the back. Bit of storage. Open the back. Mid-flight. Pretty terrifying. Wait, are we moving? Is the ship moving? I'm half tempted to jump out. Probably not a good idea. This DLSS quality? No, this is native. What can you do in this game? There are missions and stuff. We'll try and maybe do some in a bit. I'm trying to, okay, we are routing. Why am I not... Oh, I am getting it. There we go. Crusader. Is that where I want to go? I thought I waypointed to Orison. Why is it not showing me where this is on the... Oh god, what have I done? Is it down there then? I'm so lost. Hey, okay, here we go, here we go. Oh my god. Passing out. Oh my god, we're coming in hot. You can as well play this in VR. I've never done it, but pretty cool. It's pay to win. How do you mean? What, in terms of ships and stuff? Oh, we're really on fire. I can probably fast travel to that, couldn't I? It's probably the better idea. Now, the clouds... Oh my god. I'll maybe put on the cloud thing... Oh, we're going a bit too low. Oh my god, we're going right in. Let's put on the cloud mode now. How do I get out of this? Weapon systems locked. Let's try the try it in here, down here. I mean, my FPS might be like 20, but pretty nuts if we get that low FPS down here on a 5090 as well. Yeah, 34. I might go up a little bit. Just so we can get... It does definitely look better. I mean, it's not worth obviously the FPS you lose. To, it's cool to see it obviously on the 5090, but... It really does absolutely wreck your FPS. Look at that, though. How epic does that look? We've got the city down there as well. It's like a floating city. Oh, there we go. 29 FPS. Look at that. Now, as buggy as this game is, you can't knock the epicness. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream, guys. We want to try and hit 100 likes if we can as well by the end of the stream. Fingers crossed we don't crash or anything. I'll tell you as well, there are... Maybe you can let me know in chat, but there's some cool planets where they have the rings around them. And when you land on them, it looks insane when you can see the rings. This might have not been a great idea because it might take me a while to get up. I just wanted to get a better view of the clouds. We might pass out. Yeah, Pyro, we could go there at some point. Only issue with this ship is normally I can't get through the gate, the Pyro gate. I have to warp there and then I have to refuel before it lets me through. I don't think I can carry enough fuel. But yeah, I wanted to land on this, which I'll do in a sec. I just wanted to get a bit of a better view of the clouds. Which, yeah, look at that. Look how... that is epic. Look at that. We are almost going vertically up, but... Definitely pretty cool to see it in that photo mode. Oh yeah, B. Am I still in the wrong... Oh yeah, you can go faster, can't you, with shields off? I keep forgetting I'm in the, like, free look mode. The music, too. Alright, that's probably high enough. Oh god. I'm passing out again. Oh my god, this is... No! I just wanted to get a good view. Look at that. That definitely does look good, the photo mode. Look at me there in my little ship. With AMD, what, an AMD GPU? No, it'd be the same. The issue really comes down to CPU on this game. If anything, this is probably really the best. An AMD CPU is the better one to have because this game has massive issues with the E-cores on Intel, which I had when I used to have my 4900K. This game was like horrendous. You have to like disable the E-cores and stuff. If I could check this out on the 9070 XT as well, but it'll have similar usage issues. It's really just like a game thing. There's not really any way to like get away from it. Look at this though. Kind of want to do a spacewalk here, but I would just fall to the planet. So yeah, I wonder if I switch it back off, I wonder if you can tell on stream. It might be a little hard. But we go from like, what did we have, about 40 FPS to 100. It looks a little, so if you're seeing ahead of me in the clouds, it's kind of shimmering a little bit. Do you see that? I didn't have that in the photo mode, but that's such a massive difference in FPS from 100 FPS. I switched that back on. From 100 all the way down to 37, 38 here. But yeah, it does seem to give us that weird shimmering like on the clouds if we're on very high. But that's such an insane difference in FPS. It's definitely not worth it. Cool to see, but I'm not sure it'd be worth it probably for most people to drop so much. Now I want to land on I'm going to land down here. Just because this is probably the hardest area to run, I think. We actually fast travel to that. Oh my god, I can. Always looks like you're going to crash. We'll maybe check out some of the different reses when I land here as well before we take off. Maybe go to Pyro or something. Alright. I do have a gun on this ship as well. How close do I have to be to cool them? Might as well call them here. Still don't know what the shortcut is. I'm not close enough, I don't think. Anyone else play this game? What do we think of the game overall? It's a shame it's taking so long to, like... For me personally, I wish the game would just run at like a base level with like minimal bugs. I feel like sometimes they concentrate too much on adding new stuff where it's like not fixing the existing stuff, but I think it's slowly got better over time. Look at this, still, look at that. I don't know how close I've got to be. The blinking light. Oh, I did see that down there. Ah, here we go. That's someone else, look. Go to Pyro. Yeah, I'll land here and just I want to have a quick look, run around. We could maybe check out 1440p and stuff as well, and then I'll head to Pyro. Oh my god, look at my RAM. I do have 64 gig, but look, I'm losing 30 gigs of RAM. Oof. That's a bit scary. Bit scary seeing that. Using that much RAM and only using about, what, 12.8 gigs of VRAM. Bit lopsided. Okay, here we go. Boom. You playing it right now? Oh, right. Did that work? Hangar request. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Hangar. There we go. Now watch this. The only thing I do always get wrong on this game is it always looks like you're not going very fast, and then once you get near something, you realise you are going extremely fast. I've also actually just noticed my CPU usage. Look, 67%. That's super high, and that goes back to what I was saying. It's more of like a CPU thing in this game with the usage. It's like really, really heavy on the CPUs. So that kind of matters more than GPU. Where is the hangar? Does this not look like the sketchiest hangar you've ever seen? Oh my god, I'm scared. I see it. Oh my god, that is small. Small hangar, that's tiny. Oh god. I always find it easier to fly like this in. Wait. The wheels aren't out. Are the wheels out? How do I get them out? How do I get the wheels out? I'm pressing... There we go. Yeah, this should be easier like this, shouldn't it? Oh, this is pro. This is absolutely pro. Look at it. Oh yes, that is it. Oh yes, perfect. Get me out of this. I'm gonna have to go at the back. So if I try and just have a look around here, we'll check out 1440p whilst we're here. As well. It's probably, because I guess let me know in chat. I'm pretty sure it's one of the harder places to run. Although, to be honest, in the clouds, that was probably the worst. The worst bit. Oh no, what's going on here? Maybe I'm gonna hop on the shuttle. So yeah, it does still stutter a bit here as well. Oh, there's some actually really cool bits. I think if we grab the shuttle, there's really cool shops and stuff. Yeah, you mean 85 degrees on the 5090? Yeah, it's because we're pulling like quite a lot of power. Basically, was maxing the power out. Jason, thanks for subscribing. Noah, yo. The first server I joined on EU is completely like bricked. I couldn't get off the space station, but I joined a I think I'm on an Asia server, and it's touchwood mostly been okay. I say that, and I'm about to probably get stuck in this lift. Nope, we're good. We shuttle arriving in 30 seconds. Who likes to anyone like my my armor? How do I see it? What have I got in my hand? Personal care products? What the hell? What's that, like shampoo? So yeah, you can see by my low here, 8 FPS, 0.1% low, so... It's definitely not, you know, you're seeing it fluctuate between basically 80 and 100% on this, which is a little better than the space station, at least when we first joined that, at about 40%. But it's still every now and then it does start a lot, like you're seeing there in the frame time. Game goes on, yo. This is 11, yeah. I think Vulcan's a bit... It's better, is it, a little? I remember trying it out before and I didn't really notice too much difference, but... Maybe towards the end of the stream I can switch, because I think I'll have to restart, won't we? I don't know where I'm going. I think... Oh my god. I think I'm heading towards the main area. Hope so. Oh wait, hang on. I have to change the battery of my headset. So you're seeing sometimes the frame time now, I think it's actually server. I think it's whether like the server's lagging. Because we're getting way less lag on this server compared to the last one. So I think the server does have quite a lot to do with it. Where is this? Discovery Center. This is not it, it's the next one I think, if I remember. Probably as well, looking at that CPU power, probably some of the most power I've used on the CPU in a game, I think. Like 75% CPU usage here. Obviously, as you would expect, the city areas are like way more CPU heavy. You'll get more performance on Vulcan. Yeah, we can maybe switch it at the end. I'll have to restart, and this game's a bit of a tough one to have to restart all the time, because it just puts you back to where you were. So like, it's trying to, you got to get it going and then restart. It's going to take me all the way back, and try and maybe do that at the end, and we could just have a quick look in the station error or something after a restart. And that RAM too just keeps going up. 32 at 50% usage now on that RAM.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disassemble. Next shuttle is
This is it. This is it. So yeah, FPS back there is like sort of approaching more 100, and then we get to this bit, which is where all the shops and stuff are, or like the kind of main area, isn't it? I think. Down to about 50 or 60. Which way is it? Is it in here? I know there's like a front entrance, isn't there? Some pretty cool like visuals when you go inside. Do I think the 9950X will do a bit better? Yeah, probably, because this is such a CPU heavy game. In terms of the stuttering, no, probably not. It would be the same, like, the lows will be as bad, probably, but you might have maybe slightly higher FPS. Maybe it might not really even be that noticeable, though, to be honest. A lot of the time in gaming, there's not really much difference between the two. Is this the area? What have we got on the lifts? I think this is... There was some massive lobby area, isn't there? Green circle lobby. Is that where I am? You can go to the roof? I'm trying to think, there's an area in this where it's like, there's like, has all the shops and stuff. This is, I think, the spawn area where you spawn. I've never been on the roof. That's pretty cool. Do you have this weird sort of fuzziness, though? You see it over here? How do I... Can I not... Yeah, you see this? This weird kind of... I don't know how easy that is to see on the stream. Going on very high. Photo mode or slow... What's it called? Slow mode or whatever? does fix that a lot, but in very high, it looks alright here, but just you're seeing it here. It just has this weird shimmery fuzziness to it. Does it do it anywhere else? It is doing it a bit here. It's harder to tell though because of the light. What's going on down here? Pollution. Can you jump off of here? Oh, I don't want to find out. I think you can. I do not want to find out. You're in the 30s here on 1440p. What setup? I mean, yeah, considering the 5090 is about 60. I mean, up there I was getting obviously a lot higher, but down on the ground floor it's like 60, maybe 70 at best. And that, you know, it's the best GPU you can have. What the hell? Yeah, look, 50 to 60 basically. It's because that usage though, look, 70% usage. So if it was at 100 here, we'd obviously be getting a lot more. Let me see if I can try and find... I think it's over there. I think it might be that over there. That's the mid area. Is this game better than Starfield? For me personally, I think it is. This game's much more closer to like an immersive space exploration experience. There's like no... You know, in Starfield, everything's... When you take off, you know, it cuts, doesn't it? And you're out in space or whatever. There's like none of that in this. It's all just one thing. Like you fully take off, you know, you can just go wherever you want. Yeah, I'm not sure. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's that building. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere completely different. I remember there just being this like epic... I don't even know what this is. This is some sort of shop. Yeah, I'm not sure it is. I've like stumbled across it before. It's almost like a hotel or something. Let me see what that is over there. And then we'll change to... We'll have a look at 1440p quick whilst we're here as well, and hope to... Issue on this game is dropping the resolution probably won't help us that much, because I'm expecting it to just drop the usage more. So we should get more FPS, but it's probably in some scenarios not going to be much different. Because if we're getting about 90% usage here, that might maybe go down to like 70 at 1440p. Film grain. Oh, what, the fuzziness? No, I haven't got that on. Film grain's off. Is it this? This is a showroom. How much is the game? I'm pretty sure. So when I got it, I don't really know if it's the. I don't know if it's the same thing anymore, but. You just had to buy, like, a base ship. And, like, the cheapest ship was the one that I've got. Oh, no, actually, no, it wasn't. I lie. This is, like, the second ship I've had. Which is a bit better than my last one. But I bought a ship for, like, £20 or something. And that's then all you need. Once you get the ship, you can then just join the game. So it's like you just buy this ship and you're in the game. I don't know if it's... I assume that's the same thing now. So you can kind of spend as much as you want. I think the cheapest thing was, like, £20. I don't know if that's the case anymore. It might be. This was a long time ago when I got this. Yeah, so these are some of the ships you can get. Look at that. Can you get on this? Can you actually get inside? Oh my god, you can. Oh my god. Like, look at the size of this ship. That's probably not even the biggest ship either. Like, what? Fleet Week is coming up so low in the start. Yeah, it's probably a bit more... I know the first ship I ever got was maybe 20 or 25, but then the ship I've got now is like is better, I think, than the first one I had. But honestly, I think I've probably had this game for maybe 4 or 5 years. I think I got it like during COVID. Okay, what the hell? How do I get up top? Can you, okay, let's go. So you do get these weeks where you can, actually rent these ships, I think. If the game's not on Steam, it's shady. No, there are lots of games not on Steam. 48,000 for the most expensive ship. Oh my god. I know this game. Didn't this game raise over like 800 million or something so far? Which is absolutely nuts. Like, look how cool this ship is compared to the one I've got. This thing would crush my ship. What's going on here? We've got a shower. Oh my god, we've actually got a shower. I haven't got none of that on. I would get lost on this. I mean, this is probably houses like maybe, what, like 10 people or something? How cool is that? This is the cockpit area. There's probably multiple levels on this. So that was where I was down there. Lighting is very good in here. Is there a campaign? Not yet, but that is a thing that is coming out, isn't it? I think. Oh, you've got some like little nuclear reactors going on. What's this bit down here? There's the thing is with this game, there's loads of stuff like these bits where this will be something that you can use at some point. It's just not developed. So I know there's a thing where you can replace parts, but it's just not a thing yet. So that's what stuff like that is, I think. You can mend ships and stuff. So there's lots of potential. I'm sure there's got to be more to this ship. I think... Yeah, like, look, there's stuff here, but it's just not, like, developed yet, basically. So I'm seeing something here. What is that hold? Power something. Some sort of, maybe battery or something. Call it! No! Squadron 42 is meant to be... Yeah, that's the campaign thing, is it? Because I know there was a squadron thing too where you could fly around and you're like shooting. It's like space battles. Or is that something else? Now, let's get back outside. We'll check 1440p. Hopefully it doesn't crash or break my stream, which it probably will. So we've only got lower... Oh, there is a lower deck. See, I thought... Oh, okay. No, this is the lower deck. I think it can take me all the way down then. Exit ship. Where's the online players? I mean, it's an absolutely huge universe. So I think... Is the max... Is it 500 or 600 players per... But, I mean, it's an absolutely massive universe, and then we're not even in... There's also Pyro, which is like a totally another... Like, I'm on this planet here. You've got all space stations and everything. Look, there's another 3 planets here. And then there's all these other areas. Look, that's where I am. This is just one area. And then you've got this gateway here, which we'll head towards that when I take off. But then there's a gateway, like a wormhole, that you go through, and it takes you to another place of this. Another completely different area. So you do often have times... When we landed here, you saw quite a few ships taking off. Other people. But yeah, definitely areas where... I think you normally get hotspots on, like, missions. It often brings people together, like, similar areas of people, like, doing the same missions and stuff. I've noticed, like, I've experienced at least. Especially in Pyro, where you can just... In this area I'm in, if you shoot someone, you get, like, a criminal record. But in Pyro, it's, like, free-for-all. In Pyro, it's, like, a bit more... If you see someone, it's just, like, a full-on fight. How do I get out of here? Corporate access. Is it down here? It was down here because I remember seeing that. Telling me I need a medical bed. You'd like a campaign? There will be. There will be. I don't know when it's coming, but if you have a little Google, I'm sure it will say. Oh god, what's happening here? Maybe head over to the med area as well, because is that hunger? 47%. Where was the med? I think it's that there, isn't it? Oh my, they're about to fall off. Just realised I do actually have some med pens, but might as well quickly heal. Then I'll check 1440p. We'll take off, head to Pyro. Frame time here is quite choppy, but the low, it's not had a massive stutter for me at least. Like 34 FPS, 0.1% low, so it's not. But then yeah, as soon as I change that, look, big stutter. It's gone down to 12. So here you can. I got supplies over here. You can buy med pens here, but you can also basically pay for a like medical bed, which should fully heal me. So floor 1, room 5.
Attention, Dr. Buhari, please contact nanobiology. Dr. Buhari, please contact nanobiology.
So we've got to head there. Floor, what was it? This is where you got to remember it though. This is a big old med place. Room 5. Oh no, wait. It was room 105, wasn't it? I assume it wouldn't let me in. No patient in bed. Is this my bed? How am I going to find out? I assume it wouldn't let me in this room unless it was mine, would it? Here we go, here we go. This should heal me, right? Yeah, there we go, it's healing me. Boom, 99%. You can buy ships as well that have the med bed. They're like beds in them and you can just heal yourself on them. Sanitizer. Have I tried doing a pyro jump? I have done it, yeah. Not on this stream, but I'm going to head there now. But I have done it a few times. With my ship, I'm not sure how close I am. Often I have to refuel when I get there. It doesn't let me go through in like one jump because I can't carry enough fuel on my ship. But we'll head there. I'm going to just buy a couple of these. You can actually just... How much money? 230k. Whoo! I think that the lighting as well in some areas, the lighting I think looks really good. Oh look at it here. Oh no, what have I done? Shame I can't remember where the hotel bit was here. It's probably really simple, but... See if we can check out. I'm hoping if I go 1440p, I'm praying it doesn't mess with my stream and I can just switch it. Which it looks like we might be alright, so we can just check that out really quick whilst we're here. Because the thing is performance varies so much depending on where you are. You know, in space you can get really high frames and lower down you don't. So 2560 by 1440 here. But like I was saying, look, it basically, if anything, it makes my performance worse because it drops my usage. basically the same FPS. I need to go back to 4K as well, actually, and check DLSS before I forget. We'll do that in a sec. But yeah, look here, 50% usage. And I imagine that'll just get worse. You go down to 1080p, which we can have a look as well. It's probably just going to be even worse. Does save me a lot on the power, though. And, dare I say it, it's not really stuttered as bad for me. So yeah, maybe need a 9950X 3D or something. Maybe seeing 70 a little bit as well. We weren't really getting that at 4K, but could also be the server 2. That has seems to have a massive. You might do better on a different server 2. Can I? Where is 1080p? Have a look at that as well. Yeah, okay, so it does give us a little bit of FPS, but it just drops my usage loads. Look, 40% now. It drops usage and just doesn't really give you any FPS, basically. So you might as well, on a 5090 at least, might as well just play 4K. In space, it'll probably be better, I think, when you're flying around, which we can check again. I don't think it drops. I think it actually gives you more FPS and doesn't drop the usage so much, just because we're at the kind of city.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
You can sit down as well. Oh, it doesn't like it. Maybe you can't. I mean, you can sit down normally. Okay, it doesn't. That other seat, it doesn't like it. Oh, I can't go into third person. Would I say that's accurate? What is accurate? What's that? Is that the minimum? Thing is it's one of those games where I don't even, like, you never know what you're going to get. Like I was saying, the performance can vary from server to server. Like, the server I was on before this, it started way worse than this one. And it really comes down to CPU a lot as well. On those system requirements, what are the settings it's saying for that? Like, what is it saying that the settings you'd be running?
The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Wait, is this it? Where am I?
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
I'll switch back to 4K just for now until we get into space again. Looks much sharper on my monitor. Basically no FPS difference. But my usage back up again. Yeah, 100% usage here. Haven't tried it since 2021. Yeah, I would say I've been playing it probably since about 2020, 2021. Performance now is definitely way better than it was back then. I go long periods of time where I just don't play the game. And then I pick it up again.
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Right, get my ship, head towards Pyro.
At Orson Skyway Shuttle service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please enjoy your flight.
Display info 1 is the command for server FPS. Is that the oh god, wait, is it that? That's just what's happening on the server, is it? Alexandria, yo. So yeah, just look how much this bit, 130 FPS now compared to that 60. 60 on the kind of main base bit. We had, well, in the clouds we had 100, didn't we? It was only in photo mode we had like 30, didn't we? Do you want to have a look? Maybe just quickly before we head off. Try some DLSS. I'm thinking, if we're getting 130 here. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? That's too much for it. Oh. Wow. So we've got quality here, 66% scaling with DLSS. I was really worried then that I'd crashed. That almost definitely looked like it had crashed. And yeah, sort of as I thought, it's just dropping my usage, isn't it? It isn't really giving us much. Oh wait, do I need to call my ship first? No, actually, I don't need to call it because it should be here, shouldn't it? You got a 1440p monitor. Nice, which one? Oh, I see what you mean. Server performance. Yeah, thanks. Maybe I'll check in future. If it's before I maybe go live. I thought I would just jump straight into it because I know sometimes it can take forever and I was a bit late today. And fingers crossed it wasn't actually that bad. Second server seemed like this one seemed... Well, the first one I couldn't get off the space station, but... second one seems alright. Had to force DLSS for an Nvidia app. It's going to be the same issue though. You just ultimately you're just kind of creating, you're just making it more and more CPU bound basically, and it's already, the usage is already not maxed. So DLSS is just making your usage go lower and lower. It's not going to matter what version. It's going to do it with any DLSS version. Just upscaling in general. Is it safe to go on there? How cool is that? The lights come on. I'll switch it back off for now. Is this going to crash again? No, okay. So yeah, look at my usage there. You're seeing 90, basically 100%. Look, 98, 100%. Dare I do it again? Oh god. Oh no, it's better that time. Oh look, just going DLSS quality has dropped it to 69%, 70%. So, any upscaling, that'll be the same for FSR2. You're just adding more CPU, basically. God, my RAM, 35 gig now, what the hell? I'll switch that off. I just want to go back to native again whilst we fly around. What? Anyone know the shortcut for cooling? I mean, I can just go into here, but I think there is a shortcut. Bring the look at that. I mean, have you ever seen a takeoff as pro as that? Look at it. The speed. Absolutely unreal. Oh no, wait, do we want shields? Which is the faster mode? Eli, yeah, it's very CPU heavy. It's worse. So you're seeing just before takeoff we had about 60% CPU usage. Now we've got 40. So that when you're out in space, it's not so bad. It's more once you're on planets and you're at like cities or whatever, it gets very, very CPU heavy. It's still overall, even in space, it's still like above average CPU wise though. Like we're seeing still like 37%, which is very high for 4K. I'm not sure how high I need to go to be out the atmosphere. So what mode is it that I can go faster? Is it shields off? I don't seem to go any faster. There we go. Thrust! How high are we? I do have a gun as well. Can I shoot it? Oh, it won't let me shoot it yet. See a little... Is that a planet in there? You're starting to see as well, like, water on the glass. Moisture, which is pretty cool. Need a better ship, really. Okay, we're probably... Oh god, I'm passing out. Fly waypoint, we've not actually warped yet, have we? We did it a bit around the planet, but... See what the performance... Because it can get a little bit laggy and buggy when you try and warp. I think. Am I out? I think I'm out. Look at this first, though. Just you seen the. I was gonna say sun, but I guess it's just a star, isn't it? Oh my god! See what I mean? It's cool, but it looks like everything is gonna completely break. There we go. There's just no. There's. Is there any games that has that kind of level of... I don't know, it's just pretty epic, isn't it? I know there was one other space game. Is it Elite Dangerous? I played that like ages ago, though. I don't remember it being as detailed as this, but... We need to go again. We need to warp again. It's quite a way. But we can see like a proper warp. Here we go. There's the planet we were on. The coolest bit, I think, is you can actually get out and like walk around whilst you're like in this. And if you're daring enough, you can open the doors. If you got if you've got enough balls, you can open the door. Pretty sketchy. And if you're even ballsy, you can jump out. I wouldn't recommend it, but I don't think... Do I have a... I don't think I have a... I thought I had a side door on this. You can lie down as well. Treble champ, yo! What titles have I been enjoying on the 5090? I haven't really been playing many games recently. I've been like super busy. I've occasionally dabbled in a bit of Counter-Strike, to be honest. When I get like, I'll get like half an hour free and I'll just play Counter-Strike. It's not really a very good metric for like a 50. I mean, I get insane FPS, but I normally only play it on my 144Hz screen anyway, so it's more just like a quick game. But yeah, I don't know the last game I really was playing properly was probably Last of Us, but I wanted to play. I'm quite into the recently you know, like the Until Dawn games, the Quarry. I want to start playing that because I quite like those games. They're like pretty chill. Pretty good graphics as well. Am I ready? Dude, Spurs. Tottenham are going to absolutely destroy United. The scarier thing is one of those teams is going to win a European trophy this year, which is absolutely terrifying. They're going to be in the Champions League next season. That's absolutely mortifying. Just the thought of that. Just one of those teams. What the hell? I think I'm going to try and watch it with my man. I've got a mate who supports United. I'm going to try and watch it with him, I think. I feel like Man United fans are like really confident, but you guys are not good. Like, you're not good either. We're both terrible. I feel like it could be just a 0-0 pens. Because we both are terrible. Or it could be like a 5-5 screamer because we can't defend. Like, neither of us can defend, so it could just be an absolute... It could be like a 6-6. 6-6 and pens because no one can defend. Here we go, Pyro. Absolute destruction of my GPU. Look at it all loading in. Now, is there a way... What's happening? Beeping. There's beeping noise. Is it because I'm going to hit an asteroid? Now, I've got 7... Is that 766? Fuel? I think that's enough fuel, isn't it? Well, we'll find out. Where is it? Here we go. You got to be careful here, because you can hit asteroids. Oh my god, I'm going too fast. Oh my god, I'm going way too fast. How do I stop it? That was lucky. I think it's over here, is it? Oh. You're not confident we're awful? Well, yeah, I mean, we're awful as well. That's what I mean. It could just be an absolute goal fest. Man U have more turn-up percentage. Yeah, that's the only thing Man United have, is they're like way more... they have the pedigree of like that in finals, but they're terrible. Like, they're not... But both teams are terrible. And I feel like Tottenham without Maddison too, I'm just a little bit of... Now, we're going towards the wormhole. Doesn't feel like we're moving, but I think we are. Do we do photo mode here, quick? Try and crash the game. That didn't do anything. There's no way that applied, is there? Surely not. Why did that feel like it didn't do anything? Because it didn't do anything. I did try Grey Zone Warfare before, yeah. I felt there was quite a lot of hype for that game, and then it just sort of was a bit... The graphics are very good. It was Unreal Engine 5, wasn't it? Is this game on Steam? No, it's its own. The only way you can get it is it's its own... It has its own launcher. Graphically, yeah, it's pretty good. Especially on the planets, it's pretty cool. You're about to see something pretty epic as well, if I can get there. Look, Wormhole. We're going to go into the next universe? Not universe, it's like solar system, I guess. If I can get it to work. Photo mode is only for volumetrics. Yeah, no, I think you're right, planet clouds. I thought maybe with the clouds and stuff here it might maybe do something, but I think it is just planets. We did try it earlier. How close have I got to be? I'm hoping this works, because if I don't have enough fuel, it'll turn me away. Do I have to be in my... Oh my god, is it happening? I'm going way too fast. I'm scared. I'm gonna hit it. What's going on? Wait. Let's stop. I think we're close enough. Here we go. Here we go. It's happening. It's happening! Are you ready for this? Oh my god. It's happening. What's my FPS going to be like in here? Oh my god, it's laggy as hell. Getting 150 FPS, but my 0.1% low is 5. Unbelievably epic, though. I am steering this as well, or trying to. Do you want first person or third person? First is definitely easier to fly. But third looks cooler. Oh my god, I'm hitting something. This is not good. Oh my god, what is that noise? Something malfunctioning. I'm hitting it. Oh my god, I'm hitting it. Stay in the wormhole. Third person again for a bit. We're at the other side. There we go. Out the other side. Oh my god, I'm passing out. We're going way too fast. Please don't hit anything. Now, you can pretty much... It's like free-for-all here, right? Would it be worth lying in a bed here, so if I do die, I just spawn? So, have a look at the map, because I know someone was saying earlier about it, but this is basically a whole nother system, basically. Oh wait, something's happened, it's like fully glitched. Look, this is a whole nother area. Which is pretty cool, isn't it? I don't really know this. I have been here before. I've been to Checkmate before because I recognise the sound of that. What's the coolest looking planet? I've been to Bloom as well, actually, I think. What's the coolest looking planet? I'll maybe just head there. It's hard to kind of see them. What was the one closest to me? Should head to that one. This one here looks kind of cool. Oh, I haven't got enough fuel. Can I land? Is this a station? Play Pyro. Yeah, I played Pyro a lot. I did quite a lot of missions. There was some special event missions where you could take cargo and you'd get like loads of money for it. I did that a lot. Usage though, performance looks very similar here, really, doesn't it, to the other solar system. 60-70% usage. It's actually maybe a little worse here because I'm in space. We had maybe like 90%, didn't we? Can I land here? Why is my thing so glitched out? I can't see all the I can't see all the tabs. Why is it so screwed up? Okay, there we go. Stands and gateway. Can I call them? What's the shortcut to just call when you're out of my small ship? What ship have you got? Okay, it'll work now. Is this a station here? Why just not close enough? It's only on PC, yeah. I feel like this game, is it me or... I couldn't imagine trying to play this on controller. Because you can do this like manual... You can see I can like press all the buttons. I feel like that would be really clunky on a controller. Okay, I've got to be... Surely I'm close enough here. Is that working? I can't... Normally they speak back to you, don't they?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
There you go. I think it's just a bit laggy. Hey, here we go. I was close. I think it's the other side. How does it refuel? Does it just do it automatically? God, it goes really quiet when you go third person. I do recall actually refueling one time, and it's in the menu, is it? Is it saying I'm going to hit something? Another
Landing complete.
absolutely perfect landing. I think it's in this menu, isn't it? Landing. Refuel. Then what planet shall I head to? I think that's done. Total amount. I think that's good, isn't it? Didn't take a single piece of damage.
You are clear to launch.
Boom. Straight back out. Whoa. Whoa, what does this feel weird? Collision alert. Okay, now we're in business.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Can I probably can't. Why have I got boss music? I'm gonna try and go there. Boom, here we go, here we go. That's 91 GM away. Holy smokes. That gives me a chance to eat a snack. Okay, that's not gonna work. Will I hit those rocks? Oh god. I'm gonna find out. Oh my god! We did kind of hit the rocks, but... We'll see. We'll have to see the photo mode and stuff again. At least my FPS is pretty good in this. Warp drive. 100% usage. Maxes out my power. RAM's looking real spicy. But like, yeah, 200 FPS here. Oh, it's peaceful. Might even take a nap. My ship is a bit of a joke, really, isn't it, compared to that other one? It's a little bit smoky on here as well. It's kind of worrying. Can I... Here we go. Take a little nap. I can't really third person it. No, I can't third person it. Doesn't really work. Avenger. This one. Yeah, I quite like... The best bit about this game is if you can get a ship where you've got turrets and stuff, and if you play with friends, it's quite good fun. Especially in, like, the space battles and stuff. What have I got on me, actually? I do have weapons and stuff. Just in case someone wants to start something. That is so epic, though. What's the best angle? We've got like the shy music. What do you do in the game? Whatever you want. Fly around, there's missions. There's sort of not really... There's not really like any... like completion really. You can fly around, you know, check out different planets and cities and stuff. There's missions you can do, there's space battles. You get a free ship. Yeah. Oh, what if you pay monthly subscription for Star Citizen? Yeah. Yeah. No, I was tempted to. The thing is with games, I try, especially, you can go down a massive rabbit hole in this game where you probably could spend a lot of money on cosmetics and stuff and ships, and like to try and avoid it, because I'm just like, oh, I see a ship and I'm like, oh, I like that one. You know, before you know it, you've bought like 5 ships. There was like this astronaut outfit that I wanted, but you had to be a subscriber, and I thought, I'm not going to get involved in that, because that's a bad route to go down. Before I know it, I've got a £1,000 ship, you know. $50k pack. What is it? What's in that then? Is that like is that like multiple ships and stuff? Because you can also get quad bikes. You can get vehicles, can't you? You can get what are they, like mechs? Can't you? You can get mechs. Because there's like mining and stuff as well. You can mine stuff, can't you? And there's like cargo where you can take cargo places. Got one ship with a snub fighter. Oh yeah, I had a friend who had, I don't know, I don't really know the ships off the top of my head. It might be the same. Is it like a white snub fighter that goes underneath? They're so fast though, aren't they, those little snub fighters? I kind of like this angle, it looks pretty good. This is where the warp drive seems a little smoother than I remember it. It used to be really, really buggy, and there was also a bug where sometimes I warp drive, but you don't see it. So it looks like your ship's just stationary. Performance looks a dream at this angle. How close am I? Alright, we're almost there. I hope this planet looks good. $50K. Just took out a small bank loan. Thing is another point of mine was you could buy loads of cosmetics, but they already raised like 800 million. I'm like, do I keep want to be giving money? Like, if the game was fully completely efficient in that there was just like minimal bugs where I could play it and almost guarantee that I wouldn't not crash, but like, you know, sometimes you could spend an hour getting somewhere or whatever, and then there's just like, I've done it before where the missions just are bugged and they're like, you can't do them, and you get there and then there's just like, it doesn't start or whatever, and like that stuff can just be super annoying. And I've even had it before where like you just fall through the ground and stuff, and it takes so long to get going. By the time you get there and you just fall through the ground and it's like, oh, and you just log off. I was like, I'm not going through all that again. If they ironed out all of that, and the server performance too can be quite rough. Oh, we made it. Look at that. How cool is that? Okay, this does look cool. Oh my god. What the hell? I've never seen this planet. It's very quiet. Why is it green? I've never seen this. Obstructed. Wait. I want to go that one. Do I use OBS with stream elements? I'm not sure what you mean. I just use OBS for the stream. Stream elements is like a different thing. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on this planet. How do I, she keeps saying obstructed. It's because it's around the other side. Oh! That definitely looked like I was going to crash. Oh my god, look at that. Now that is cool, look. Oh! Look at that. How cool is that? I have to check out the photo mode on this. Kind of eerie, isn't it? I'm going to land on the dark side. Insufficient fuel, you having a laugh? Oh, we don't want to go there. Why is it all obstructed? I don't get it. Insufficient fuel. Doesn't obstructed means it's just around the other side though? How have we not seen it yet? I'm just burning through all my fuel. Obstructed. How do I land on this planet? Are these other planets? I think that's the issue that I'm having here. So look at all these. Oh my god, there's loads here. Maybe there isn't anywhere to land. You do not have enough fuel. This could be a real problem right now. there a space station? So I'm guessing these are all the moons. Okay, we could land here. Here we go. I could probably fuel here, couldn't I? Or upside down. No Man's Sky. I've never played that. Pyro gas giant? Maybe. But we can still try. Thing is you could fly onto it, but it would take forever if you can't, like, warp close, you know? Why is the music gone crazy? It's scaring me. This looks like Mars. Oh no, I'm passing out. That's not good. There's a turret there. Should I be worried? You can scan, can't you? There we go. Where's the outpost gone? Shield's critical. What is going on? Why are my shields critical? So they're seeing it all loading in. I'm hoping I can refuel here. Can I just land? It's definitely pretty Mars-like. That's not good. I don't think you can refuel here. Have I got my helmet on? I'm scared. Is this not a place I can refuel? Bit stuttery there, isn't it? Ah! Doom Dark Ages. No, I think it's the 15th, isn't it? And that's deluxe edition. I think it's the 15th, and then the normal version is later, isn't it? So yeah, it's still quite stuttery, and when I move quite quick. This, you know what? This might be the landing pad. Because this has got a flashing light on it. Oh no, that one has as well. So yeah, definitely pretty decent FPS on these planets. Well, obviously there's not as much detail in here compared to some of the other ones. That's why our FPS is higher, but still stuttering a lot for me though. The usage is maxed out at least, but still like terrible lows. There's people in here. Wait. Wait, how do I put my gun away? There's people. People getting boozy on here. Hope no one steals my ship. Yeah, it's very hot, isn't it? It's quite warm in my room, but we're also pulling about 570. We're maxed out on the power here, so it's going to be quite warm. But yeah, it's fine at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to refuel on this. Lucky that faction's friendly. One time I ran in a place like that and everyone just opened fire on me. And I don't even know why. So I fired back, but... Oh look, there's people in that one now. It's -7. The audio as well. They've done the audio well. It goes really quiet, and it's almost like you're in the helmet. You know, you can hear yourself in the helmet. And all the other sounds dampened. Will it let me do it now? Yes, this is where I'm a little bit of a noob on this game, because... Ashland? What's that? I'd have thought you could refuel at somewhere like this, but I guess it's only, like, specific... Is there space stations on, like, any of the planets? I don't think there is there? Is that a space... cluster? They're not space stations, are they? I might go to somewhere like that. Cap the FPS? Oh, what? See if it helps. Yeah, can you cap FPS in game? You can't, can you? You can only do it with VSync. See if I like cap it at 60 or something. I don't think there's an in-game cap though, is there? I have to do it in the overlay. The thing is though, it was only really stuttering bad when I was running around. Wasn't it? Can have another quick look again. I mean, frame time there's quite bad. Got my usage on that, 30% to get 60, which is pretty nuts. It does look better, doesn't it, if you cap it? Look at that, 60, 60, 60, 60. Perfect. Thing is, though, I'd probably cap it a bit realistically at 144, because that's actually my... Will that be, will that also help? It's not as good, but it's because obviously my FPS isn't quite hitting it. But it's still, yeah, capping seems to fix... I wouldn't say probably fix it, but it's definitely not going to be anywhere near as bad. Oh my god, there's an enemy there. Collision alert. I swear it tells me collision alert when there just isn't anything. A lot of the time. This really does look like Mars, doesn't it? Oh no, what's happened? Oh my god, something's happened. The server's like lagging. I'm about to... Oh god, I'm going. I'm fully going. That is some serious thrust. Although my low, look, 0.1% low here, 7. I didn't see where it was stuttering. Was it just going in and out of the menu? I think that also causes problem. Oh no, it is still doing it. Look, you see that there? Definitely doesn't seem as bad though. I think you'd be much better off capping it. I really like the way you can see the like atmosphere of it as well. We just got to be find some fuel. Oh wait, there's another outpost. Do we? Oh, do I try this one as well? There's loads of outposts, but. Always looks like you're going to crash. How much fuel have I got? I can't see because it's behind the overlay. I feel like this one's not going to work either. Are there lights? Way too fast. Is there something down there? Wasn't there a way you could switch lights on? You can see it on the map, can you? How do I know on the map if it'll let me refuel? Oh. How do I know? Like, for example, if I'm just a route to the planet, it's not going to tell me, is it? I'm just thinking if there's an outpost. It won't let me get close enough. Ah, does it say here? Landing pad. What will it? I'm assuming it'll say something here, will it? Buy vehicles, buy armor, buy weapons, landing pad. Surely landing pad would be enough. What would it say here? Would it just say refuel or something? Buy armor, buy weapons. They're all just buy armor, buy weapons. Would it say something specific here? Alpha lights. Yeah, no, I tried. It didn't. It wasn't working. I did press L. I pressed L, but I got to take the L that I'm pressing it. I don't think there's a refueling thing here then. Should I try that one? I'm close enough. I might as well try it. Check a space station. Yeah, the thing is, I don't even know Feels like there's not as many space stations. It's like that. Service station. There's none near me. That's probably the closest one. Man-made. Hangar docking. Yeah, it doesn't actually specifically say refuel, does it? It just says hangar. Landing pad. Docking. Oh, is it docking? Is it maybe this? Docking. Otherwise it doesn't specify. And you can definitely refuel there, surely. They're all the same. Maybe docking means refuel? Refinery. And you can definitely surely refuel at some of these. Landing pads refuel. I should be able to do that here then. I'm pretty sure it said landing pad here, didn't it? Landing pad. But then the last place said that as well. I mean, I'll check it out. I'm right here, so I might as well. I can't tell if I'm moving. Am I moving? Yeah. Do I land though on the light? Haven't played this in a while. You got the Vulture. Is that a ship? Yeah, I don't know the ships. Is it better than this ship? I don't really know the ship names very well. Is it like a one-man ship or? Pyro is definitely worth checking out. I think if you're playing with other people as well, I think it's good. Repair and refueling is vehicle services. Yeah, I mean, did the space stations that we looked at, did they have vehicle services? I'll check this out here anyway because I'm right here, but pretty sure it's probably not going to work, but can't actually see very well. Pretty cool sky. I mean, yeah, this does not look like it's going to be a refueling. Yeah, I'm assuming it comes up with the thing, doesn't it? You can definitely do it. I'm sure one time I definitely refueled at an outpost, but it was much bigger. Gaslight. Vehicle services, there you go. I don't even know what that is. Is that a space station? It's a... Hopefully went off fuel. Straight up. Pass out. It's a salvaging ship. Nice. Yeah, I have the... What is this one? This is the, what, Avenger Titan? I've only ever had two. I don't even remember the first ship that I had. I can't remember now, but they're both only one. One man. But it's good enough. I would get like a massive ship, but I was saying earlier it's a bit of a rabbit hole. I could end up spending loads of money. Google it. Was it Vulture? Oh, okay. No, I know this ship. It has the like, it's almost like a crab, isn't it? Where you can move the like salvaging arms or whatever, and then you can pull stuff in, and it like it like creates cargo, doesn't it, or something? I'm sure I've seen it. That's pretty cool. You can already make quite a bit of money, can't you, through that? Oh my god, my guy's passing out left, right, and centre. Oh my god, I'm going way too fast. Have I ever passed that in a game, by the way? I never managed to pass out. I have, yeah. I feel like they did something where it doesn't happen so much anymore. Years ago, I had it before where my screen literally fully went black for like a good 2 minutes. And I thought the game crashed. But I feel, for some reason, I don't feel like it happened so much. I don't know if they changed it. It could have just been a bug or something. Sometimes years ago, if you used to just go straight up, you just fully pass out for like a couple of minutes. I feel like it might have been not intended though. Sometimes as well, if I'm in a turret on a ship and like someone's flying the ship and they go like vertically up, I pass out in the turret. But yeah, I feel like recently it just doesn't really happen so much. What side is the landing bit? Not much easier to land like this. Boom. Here we go. Vulture has 2 levels, 1 could potentially have it. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite good, and you can salvage like just other ships and stuff, is it? Now, do we just, I'm probably going to have to head off in a bit. Maybe just check out. We'll just check out another planet quick. I've got to call them again. Haven't really come across many people though, have we? I normally think in Pyro I come across more, or there's people shooting and stuff. I would do, if I had a bit more time, I'd maybe do a mission, but... I think I might just hit something on my way out. This map is glitching out big time. What about, what's the planet here? There's one here. Bloom. I've definitely been to that one before. Salvage, yeah, you can do, can you do mining as well on planets and stuff? Is that the same thing? You can just do it to, like, rock and stuff, can you? I'm assuming the mining ships are different from the salvage, but... I did try to do mining once, like, years ago, but it just... I don't think it was fully, like, actually developed. I'm going to just uncap the frames here because we're hitting the max. So 60, capping it at 60 does seem to, that seemed to help quite a lot. 144, my refresh rate not so much, because the FPS wasn't really getting there, but feels fairly similar, I think, Pyro, between... There's not really any big massive cities in Pyro though, is there? So it's hard to compare to Orison, but... Almost looks like I've got some sort of secondary laser gun. I don't know what that is. What the hell? Did we get there? I think we did. Wait. No, we didn't get there. What happened? No fuel? What? Oh, oh no. Did I not fully refuel? Oh god. Why does it let you go there if you don't have enough fuel? Oh no. I'm nowhere. This is the end for me. I'm not completely out of fuel. The wormhole. You can... I did actually come through already in the stream. So maybe rewind the stream a bit, and I came from... I came through the wormhole, so... I don't know, I'm probably going to have to go in a sec, and I don't think I've got enough fuel to even go anywhere. I think I'm stranded. I'm like Matt Damon on in that Mars movie. Normally it doesn't let you warp drive, though, if you don't have enough fuel to get there, does it? Oh god, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. That's an absolute nightmare. Oh my god, I'm actually... I swear it never used to do this. Why would it let me go if I don't have enough fuel? I thought it said it was fully... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm fully stranded. We might as well just... We might as well jump out. There's nothing left to it, is there? Mission to Mars. I wonder how long it would take to just... Are you ready? This is going to be utterly terrifying. What's happened? I've got like some sort of damage on the back here. Are you ready? I've got my helmet on. Oh my god. Right, we got a little jetpack going on. Pretty cool, isn't it? There's my ship. I mean, I know you can sometimes reach out into chat and ask someone to come pick you up, can't you? If someone's nice, but I'm just going to float off. Head towards the sun. I literally actually don't see anything. Is that maybe those lights over there at the space station that I came from? Can the 5090 handle Star Citizen? What am I on about? Well, it was 30 FPS at one point. I don't know, would you consider that handling it? Out here, we've got extraordinary FPS, but at some bits at Origin, we had about 30 FPS, so it's quite a range. But yeah, out in the space bit here, where there's just absolutely nothing, your FPS is fine. But anyway, I'm gonna have to head off. It's sad way to go out, really, isn't it? We'll just lie down. This looks kind of insane. I love my gun little floating around. Can't really tell if you're moving, can you? I think we are moving. Just go to sleep in the stars. But anyway, I'll I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. I'll definitely be on what day is Doom coming out? It's May 15th. Wait. Oh no, it is tomorrow then, is it? Dark Ages launches on the 15th, but if you get the deluxe, you can play tomorrow. So I'll have, how much is that? We'll try and get that and have a look at that tomorrow. So if you're around, drop in and we'll try and have a look at Doom Dark Ages. But yeah, anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow.